Hey guys, my name is Em and welcome back to the start of a brand new weekly reading vlog. Today is Monday the 28th of March and I'm very excited for this weekly reading vlog. I want to get through a lot of books this week and I kind of want this to be just like a cozy chill reading vlog because I'm just in the mood to just sit outside because it's so sunny and just read a lot. Okay, so the main priority on this TBR is Credence by Penelope Douglas. I have been reading this since Thursday, I think, and I'm really getting through it now. I think I'm over halfway through. I am on chapter 17, which is page 247, and it's getting good now. I'm not going to talk too much about this because I'm actually filming a separate reading vlog for this one, so I'm not going to be talking too much about it, just like my general thoughts and stuff. But this is a buddy read that I'm doing with my patrons. This book is kind of crazy and it definitely is questionable at times, but you know what, honestly I'm kind of liking it. Then I have some other options, but I really don't know what books I'm going to be in the mood for. So the first one that I have is A Shadow in the Ember by Jennifer L. Armentrout. This is like a spin-off slash prequel series to From Blood and Ash. The worlds are connected but they're different characters, and I do really want to read this book, but I don't really want to read it right now. I finally managed to order a copy of The War of Two Queens, which is the fourth From Blood and Ash book, which came out like 2 or 3 weeks ago, but it was not available on my Amazon. So I finally managed to order that and that will be coming this week. But everybody says that you kind of have to have read this book to understand The War of Two Queens, and I definitely do want to make the most of both of these books, and I do also think I will like this one, and I know that as soon as The War of Two Queens arrives I will want to read that one. So I'm either going to try and like get through this very quickly, or else I'll kind of like look up spoilers of this book or like find out what you need to know before going into The War of Two Queens, and then maybe come back to read this at some other stage. But also if I do want to come back and read it, I don't really want to spoil myself. Then I have Addicted for Now by Krista and Becca Ritchie. This is the third book in the Addicted Calloway Sisters series, and I again don't really want to read this one, but I want to get through this one so that I can get on to Rose and Connor's book. I've said that in my last couple of vlogs now, but I keep putting off this book because I'm like, it's not what I want to read, unfortunately, but we'll see. Actually this week I have a lot of organization to do and things like that, so in that case I may need an audiobook, and the audiobook that I will be going to is Finlay Donovan is Killing It. This is like a funny cozy mystery type book. The audiobook is not that long at all. It's like 5 hours long on 2x speed, so I will hopefully be getting through that this week. So yeah, that is my very ambitious TBR for this week. I hope that I could actually get through at least a couple of these books, but right now I actually have an unboxing for you. Okay, so this is the March Fairyloot Box. I'm so excited because I have seen so many amazing things about this edition of the book and like everything in this box, and I'm very excited to see what's in here. Okay, so the first thing I see is this gorgeous tin, and this is actually inspired by the book of the month. It's this beautiful tin. It says don't chase fate, let fate chase you. Okay, so it's a tea tin because you have like the stopper there to like keep it fresh and stuff. I really like that. I've never used a tea tin. Ooh, okay, so next up I see is a pack of cards and it says Threads of Fate on it. The character art is inspired by Only a Monster, Daughter of the Moon Goddess, 6 Crimson Cranes, and Jadefire Gold. Okay, I don't know what this is. I think it's a pillowcase. So pretty. Only one thing is more powerful than a wish, and that is a purpose. Okay, I love that so much. Okay, so next up we have a Cersei wooden bookmark. Oh my god, the items in here are stunning. Look at that. Okay, then we have the letter from the author, and like look how pretty this is. Like this is an art print all on its own. I love that. So we have stickers of the Raven Cycle, which I love. Oh my god, the boxes have been doing Raven Cycle inspired items a lot lately. Is this a hint that they're like doing a special edition or something? We have the Fool and the Magician. These are the prettiest tarot cards that I've ever seen. Like even the back is so decorated. And now we're onto the book. I'm very excited to see what this is going to look like because this is the edition that everybody has been raving about. No, oh my god, I can see like the color scheme. Oh my god. I don't even know if the camera's picking it up, but there's like oranges and pinks and blues and greens, and then there's these stenciled edges as well. So the book is The Girl Who Fell Beneath the Sea by xoxo. Wait, just freaking wait. Look at those end pages. Oh my god, and there's like this like dragon. That is the most beautiful edition I've seen since Once Upon a Broken Heart. I'm missing the spoiler card, so I can't tell you where everything is from, but oh my god, I loved that Fairyloot Box so much. That book is so gorgeous, and like even the items, they managed to have like really nice items along with a very nice book. But yeah, I am going to stop talking right now. I'm actually going to go back outside because it is so sunny, and I think this is like the last or one of the last really sunny days before the summer. So I'm going to go back outside and read more of Credence. I think I might even make like an iced coffee to go outside, because why not? So yeah, welcome to the vlog. I hope you have an amazing time. Hi besties. Okay, it is Tuesday today. I don't think I have updated you at all today. It is currently 6:15 and I'm in my mom's room because this is where it gets like the nice lighting in the evening time. My room is like completely dark. So I do have a reading update for you. I think my camera battery is running low, so I will try to go as quick as I can, but I'm wearing my Briar U jumper today, which I adore. So I do have a reading update. I have now finished Credence by Penelope Douglas. I just talked about this book for like 10 minutes for my other vlog that I'm filming for this specific book, which you will see up on my Patreon very soon. Yeah, I finished this book. I definitely had some issues with it. Of course, it was not a normal book. It was not a normal romance. It was definitely very taboo and very questionable, and I don't think I would recommend this to somebody who's not expecting it to be a bit off the wall. Some of the scenes in here were unnecessary. I think they could have been removed or changed or just done better. But those things aside, I actually ended up giving this book 5 stars, which is kind of crazy. I don't know why I ended up giving it 5 stars, but I did. And like, if I think too much into it, I'm gonna lower my rating down to like a 3, but I kind of don't want to, because 5 stars is the rating that's calling to me. And it was a fun time, it was an experience, but I actually kind of did enjoy it. I liked who she ended up with, kind of, in the end. Like I knew that that was who she was going to end up with, but I would have been happy with any of the 3 of them, or none of them. Like, I probably would have been the happiest if she'd ended up with none of them. But yeah, that's just me. And I actually think I'm going to like start a series of me reading Penelope Douglas's books, because this is the 3rd P. Douglas book that I've read, and I've actually given them all 5 stars, which is kind of crazy because I say that Penelope Douglas is unhinged, yet I give them all 5 stars. I think I'm next going to read Birthday Girl and then maybe Corrupt. I actually have some book mail for you that I'm going to open up right now, and I'm very excited. It is 6 o'clock. I've genuinely waited all day to open this because I wasn't in the mood to vlog, and I have somehow managed to not open it until now. So let's open it. I am so excited. This is one of my most anticipated releases. So of course the book is The War of Two Queens by Jennifer L. Armentrout. I can't believe I'm holding this book in my hands. Look at those chapter headers. Oh my god. It is a very long book. It is 650 pages. But like, now that I finished Credence, I want to just start straight into this. I've somehow avoided spoilers this far. Like, I know one thing, but that's actually because I went looking for it, because I wanted to know what everybody was talking about. I have avoided spoilers, and I just really want to get into it because the ending of Crown of Gilded Bones is just ingrained in my memory. Like, oh my god, that fucking ending. But I was speaking to Sophia, who has just recently read this book, and she said that it's kind of important to read A Shadow in the Ember beforehand. I feel like this is going to be good. Like, I feel like it is, even though I have heard the reviews. I loved Crown of Gilded Bones, and that's the one that everybody hates, but I gave it like 4.5 stars, I think, so it was really good. And yeah, I just can't wait to get into this one. You cannot see a single thing on this page, but there's a pronunciation guide, which, I mean, helpful, but like 4 books deep. Jen, I needed that in the first book. I've created my own pronunciations for everything in this series, and if you tell me I'm wrong, I will simply ignore that. I will decide whether I want to read A Shadow in the Ember or this. Honestly, I'm probably going to end up reading this. But yeah, that's all the update I have for right now. I'm currently editing last weekend's reading vlog, so I'm going to hopefully finish editing that so that I can have it up for tomorrow, and then I might read some more this evening. It is now 11 o'clock and I have just started A Shadow in the Ember by Jennifer L. Armentrout, but I literally made it like 10 pages in and I'm so confused. Like, so many characters have been introduced. It's not even funny. Like, a whole new cast of characters. I'm like a few pages in and we've already met so many people without being explained who they are or like what their purpose is. All I know is that this follows Seraphina and Niketos, and Niketos is like one of the gods. I don't know if I want to read this, so I think I might start the War of Two Queens, and then like if I'm getting confused I'll pause the War of Two Queens and continue on with this, because I do really want to read this book. That's the thing, like I do want to read it at some stage, but now that I have like my most anticipated book, I want to read that, obviously. Happy Friday. It is the 1st of April today. You know, I've got that fresh new start of the month energy to read all the books. So I wanted to give you a quick reading update. Also ignore the clothes behind me. I just need to put those away. But anyways, I wanted to give you a reading update because I've actually finished 2 books since I spoke to you last, and then I've started 2 other books. So I finished 2 books already this morning because I did some early sprints with Lucy, and we decided to buddy read a book. Was it a good book? No, but we didn't expect it to be a good book. It's kind of like when we read the Alpha Men series. We had a great time reading that series because we just laughed the whole way through, but like it was an awful series. So the book that we read this morning was A Baby for the Boss by Jessica Cain. I would recommend this book to absolutely nobody. Like I genuinely would not recommend it. We had fun reading it simply because it was so bad and we could laugh about it together. But yeah, no, not a good book if you're thinking about it in a serious sense. So I gave that 1 star, but I feel like if I wasn't reading that with Luce, I wouldn't have even probably finished it because it was that bad. But anyways, that was book 1 for April done. So then I also finished Galatea by Madeline Miller. I actually really liked that book. I gave it a 4 star, which was really, really good. It was fun, it was atmospheric, it was kind of like very moving, and I did really like that one. So I have already finished 2 books in April technically, and then to tell you about the books that I'm currently reading and like what I'm hoping to read, I started the audiobook of Finley Donovan is Killing It, and I'm currently like on chapter 17 or something. I think I have like 3.5 hours left on double speed, and I'm really liking it. I had a lot of organization to do. I literally started organizing every single item of my clothing, which took a lot of effort, and my bed is still kind of full of them. That's why the chair is kind of strategically angled this way. But yeah, I am reading that. It's fun so far. Like it's kind of more of a funny mystery, but I am genuinely enjoying what I've read so far. And then I was reading The War of Two Queens. I did decide to start that one, but I made it like 30 pages in, and it's not that I'm not enjoying it, I'm just kind of like not really there yet because there's a lot of names and a lot of world building and like kind of a lot of things that don't really make sense to me. So I've kind of like paused that one for the minute until I can like dedicate a full amount of time and my full attention to that book. But I've decided to pick up Addicted for Now by Krista and Becca Ritchie. This is the 3rd book in the Addicted Callaway series, and I'm very excited to read this. So I started this last night at 1 in the morning because I was trying to edit and upload my Harry Styles song reaction video, which first of all, oh my god, that fucking song, I love it so much. But yeah, I started this. I made it to chapter 3, which is page 29, and I kind of want to read this really quickly over this weekend, like hopefully just finish it. So yeah, it is midday on the 1st of April and I've already finished 2 books. I have to go right now because I actually have to go to town, and then I will be coming back home hopefully very soon, and I will be going back on sprints with Lucy for the rest of the day.